Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Aloha. Doing a twin flame soul connection reading. I already pre-pulled some cards. I am going to read some cards from the book though, just because I want to be clear on what came out. I'm using Mystic Monday. What came out was the Ace of Swords upside down, and to clarify, that was the Four of Swords. Um, Also, what came out was the Lovers, and to clarify, that was the Ten of Pentacles. And I'm not sure if that was upside down or not. I'm not gonna really pay attention to reversals, but anyways, the next one that came out was the King of Wands, and he was upside down. And to clarify, King of Wands was the Devil. That son of a gun. Obviously, you could reference the devil as Capricorn energy, which is December, January. But I am going to read King of Wands from the book. And then I'm going to get into the channeling. So, listen, a true visionary, the King of Wands lights fire to his ideas with finesse and intention. His enterprising nature is able to fully flesh out an idea from beginning to end. Passion rules his kingdom, where his visions have the purpose of impacting the world on a large scale. He is able to both lead and follow, delegating tasks effectively while stimulating working alongside stimulus wait what? Stimu stimulate wait oh simultaneous it's like separated simultaneously working alongside with his team. His greatest wish is to empower those around him, to inspire them to be the best they can be. He molds the world to his ideas, supported by others who believe in his vision. Direct and straight to the point. The King of Wands asks you to create goals for yourself with clarity and imagination. Lead your life with intent and vision. Eye on the prize. Don't stop until you get where you need to go. On the other side, the swan has to do with like being a little shrewd, dictating and domineering, controlling and aggressive, having oppression. This is having to do with it being reversed. So this is like, it's the opposite of the positive. Like an attitude of my way or the highway. It can create distrust with people when they haven't been listening or seen, like getting their point across. Passion is fueled by fear instead of inspiration, and that can lead to jumpy and impulsive decision making. The King of Wands reverse warns you of taking people for granted in the pursuit of your goals. Manipulation and intimidation can be used to serve his agenda with no intention of returning any favors. Expectations are set too high, and you're struggling to live up to these standards. Look at the big picture and see the maintaining healthy relationships that are also a part of your vision. Evaluate your goals and what is most important to you. So, I mean, right off the bat, I mean, I'm not going to go in order here. Oh, the beer wants in. Okay, 1 second. Come on, baby. Okay, so oh, he's gonna come on the computer. No, you might pause it, baby. Goodness, he's so happy. Okay, so okay, chill out, chill out. I'm live, my dear. Love you lots. Okay, so King of Wands. This guy is like holding that wand, like there's just too much going on. And the fact that the devil is the clarifier for this king, it's like an idle mind um, is an invitation for the devil and, you know, things that aren't necessarily positive to enter. It just opens up um, Pandora's box, you know, in a toxic way. And so, you know, with the King of Wands being upside down, the oppression, you know, it's like there is this stairway opening up in this King of Wands mind, so to speak. Because when you hear of oppression, it's like, you know, think about depression, think about um, when you are hiding or just setting aside, you know, it's passive aggression, aggressive, you know, behaviors where you don't want to deal with stuff. You just kind of like dance around the subject. And um, yeah, so, okay, let's just move on from that. I can get some more clarifiers. The first card that came out was the Ace of Swords, which was reversed. So I could already tell you right now, swords represent emotions. And think about when you're holding on to something with victory and you're just like, you know, so proud and you know, like what does this sword represent that you're just so full of strength to have that illumination in your life, you know, like, and it's like, it's truth and matter. So let's get to the Ace of Swords. So it's a call for action. It's basically moving through you, but it's being unclear which direction to go. So the fact that it's upside down, think about just what the opposite would be. You know, vague, ambiguous. So it is like feeling unmotivated, which I'm not sure who this is resonating with, but you know, I definitely am feeling very motivated. I do have to work tomorrow, and I just looked at the clock and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I thinking? And I was like, could it be that coffee that I had before I worked out earlier this afternoon? I mean, it's not supposed to last this long, caffeine, yeah? Anyways, so feeling unmotivated and uninspired. So if that resonates with you, then take it. But you know, desires and passions are ambiguous, and you're being questioned as to what is really going to set you on fire. Now is the time to explore and figure out what you really care about and where your passion lies. You may be feeling restricted by the day to day responsibilities to pursue your passions. As a result, you are doubting your abilities to make your dreams come true. What can you cut out to give yourself the space to flourish, to create out of inspiration? Live your best life and give yourself time for your desires. Once you gain clarity about direction, you'll be ready to go. Until then, have patience. Rome wasn't built in a day. And to clarify, that was the Four of Swords. Four of Swords has to do with a lot on your mind. You're praying a lot. Um, you're in like this mode of, you know, it's not like death while you're asleep. It's kind of, you know, you're letting things go, but you are like in like just like that, like, you know, like that meditative prayer where you're just like trying to release. And I feel like, I mean, literally what I did was I shuffled the deck and I split them in three. And then I took the top cards, and then as the clarifiers, I took the bottom cards of the deck. And this is what literally came out. And I did that with three decks. So this is the first go. And I didn't ask anything particular. I just, this is, I was kind of just like preparing myself, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I just felt the need. I just needed to do this. So in terms of the lovers, you have this decision, you have this new situation that it's a call to action. And like if Ace of Wands is upright. Oh wait. What I was I just reading the wands? I was supposed to be reading the swords. Shit. Really? Or did it just go to that? Let me see. Wands, swords. Let's see. Oh shit, that was totally wrong. I'm sorry. My bad. I should have known better. I don't know why I was there. Maybe there's a reason why that came out. Because perhaps when I shuffle for another clarifier, the Ace of Wands may come out. So anyways, well, let's see if that happens later. But let's just clarify this. Let's clear this up. Okay, so upside down Ace of Swords. This is pure chaos. Your mind is scattered and you're unable to focus. Again, if that resonates to you, then take it. If not, then don't pay attention. Thoughts float around your headspace. No way. It is kind of the same because I mean, wands are more action and it has to do with like fire energy. Swords is like head in your mind. But it is kind of like spinning conflict. Oh, actually, like, your mind's spinning with so many conflicting thoughts, and you're considering what you can get away with. What? Living inside of your mind for too long is tainting your sense of what is real and what is not. This is time for you to get outside the opinion, so you can gain some clarity. So it is kind of like letting go of something. Trusted friends and family will offer their opinions. That's always great, but the choice is ultimately yours. So, it is pretty much the same as the wands, so to speak. The call to action, it is really kind of getting out of your head so you can specifically, step into a new scenario. Acting with precision with your decisions. So being sharp and acting with clear minded thoughts. And, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, especially yours. So, yeah, like that wasn't that big of a difference. I'm kind of actually like, I was kind of like, what? Like, how did I mix that up? But, um, anyways, going back to the lovers, glad I caught that. Um, lovers comes up, two flamingos. Um, One of my signs that I ask for when something important needs to be kind of um, like emphasized to me is flamingos. Anytime I see a flamingo, like oddly enough, there's flamingos around my neighborhood. Not real ones, but some people like flamingos. And anyways, just happen to I so happen to see um, random flamingos every so often, and I'm just like, thanks for that. You know what I mean? Like, I paid attention. With the lovers coming up with the flamingos, and I just, this love situation. This is the sixth card, which it's a very spiritual union. And, when it comes to soulmates, the Six of Cups is um, a card that represents like nostalgic energy and just things that of the past, whether it's in the past of your childhood, or if past life regression stuff that, like, if you believe in past lives. So to clarify for that is the Ten of Pentacles, which, look, the Lovers as it is, it's kind of self-explanatory, right? But literally, it's just it's the opposite of the Devil, pretty much. The Devil in this deck doesn't have two people bound to the Devil like the normal traditional decks. But come on, there's flamingos on this deck. This is the Mystical Monday deck. And again, here's the Devil. But definitely, in this case, what I'm getting is that these two souls found each other. They could, and they did, and they will have bliss, but I think the Ten of Pentacles was upside down. So look, it is a vice versa type situation. And I'm not really big on like reversals, but look, Ten of Pentacles when it's upside down represents like financial ruin, blame and destruction. It's like, fuck, sorry. It's like, if this is the clarifier for love, the Lovers, listen to this. The castle is crumbling due to a shaky foundation. Yeah, because sadly, this king had some issues. I didn't pull these cards. This energy just came up. So, anyways, um, you are expecting financial failure, and your possessions, investments, and property are in danger. Money is a scapegoat for the cause of your problems as you look for someone to blame for your financial decisions. Interesting. So, if this doesn't resonate to you, it could resonate to somebody else. You know what I mean? It's you or the other person. This could also signify a divorce or division of assets. Retrace your steps and ask yourself what is the real root of the cause, and the dilemma. Survival mode is fully turned on as you look for ways to rebuild stability. Your past can inform your future and lay out the blueprint of the beliefs ruining, um, and running your subconscious. Think of all the ways money has brought you joy to your life and call on that energy. This is the moment. Just know that the moment is temporary and you still have the chance to rebuild your future. Like, I really don't usually do these like book readings, but I just really felt like I needed to be like clear with the definitions, because literally, like, usually I shuffle and let the cards fly, but like I said, I just did like that whole like shuffle 1 2 3, let's do the bottom and the top. So anyways, we're gonna move on. I feel like maybe I should tap into the Lovers just so you can kind of, maybe I'll give me a different description. The Lovers, let's go 6. um I mean, I'll tell you really quickly the Devil. Addiction, enslavement, fear, upside down awareness, breaking free, empowerment. Um, Aware of codependency, what? Um, Aware of addictions, making strides to break free from the chains. If that really was gonna happen with that king, if that counterpart, if that soulmate of yours, if that person really could get a hold of the situation, what would be the outcome? Would there be another chance? Would there be forgive and forget? Um, but the devil eludes your negative behaviors and patterns. It restrains you from moving forward in life. So it's just inevitable that, if the devil's present and it's upside down and it's just a toxic situation, it's going to hold you back. I mean, there's just no, there's just that's just all there is to it. Okay, let's get to the lovers, because obviously that's some positive there, and it is like the opposite of the devil, but in a better and light and blessed way. Oh yeah, so lovers is Gemini energy, so it's like, twin flame energy, what I'm just getting right now, but that doesn't have to apply. This is more based on like soul connections. But yeah, it's alignment. There's a love in the air. It's a bond between two situations that are very, full of flourishing energy, and it's like utter perfection. I am kind of just like, reading verbatim if you want to know. There's passion, desire, mutual attraction. It's just like the ultimate like lovers. Soulmate connection, intimate relationship, mind, body, soul, intertwined, completing each other and feeling whole. It does feel great to feel whole with somebody, right? And like that is the definite opposite. So the fact like that just showed up, like it kind of is mind-boggling for me, but it's just like it's truth chills. Choices will be presented to you, testing your assessment of what feels best for you. Always stay true to what feels best for you. Um, even if you, even if there's outside noise, meaning like maybe people that aren't supporting your decisions. Only you know your true desires, and only you can make those decisions to be honest with yourself. So very true. Your intentions will point you to the path to your heart's deepest desires. I mean, like I mean, I don't even know if I ever read that, but it's really awesome advice. Okay, so let's get these out of the way and move to the next deck. But before I do that, let me try to let's see if the let's just see if the Wands card comes out. The Ace of Wands. Is there a reason why Ace of Wands was mistakenly read? Did that just need to be? I mean, I have one card that just popped out, but let's just see. Let's get like 3 cards since we already got 2 so far. There we go. Oh, there's more in there. Oh, I have way more than that. Okay. Princess of Cups. I'm just gonna go with this. Um, you're holding on to something very dear to you. The moon this is current energy. Um, you're on a blanket in a beautiful area. You need to pay attention to the moon, this moon cycle. There is going to be a full moon soon. And, we didn't get Ace of Wands, but Six of Wands came out, which is actually interesting because it's kind of the same. Ace is more like a gift from the universe, like just handing something to you and telling you that you need to do something. But the Six of Wands, I mean, it's not so far away from the Ace, but this is movement. So it is kind of, I'm just getting right now, since I asked, like, why did the Ace of Wands come up? The Six of Wands is reiterating that that push, that kind of like just the energy of really just getting some decisions together and making it happen moving forward. like ride that roller coaster, you know, cross those legs, hands up. And then Six of Pentacles, I mean, come on, two sixes. Sixes are, you know, it's like a very spiritual, um, it is like ultimate balance. Lots of hand gestures here and everything that has come up. So, and like I have been kind of moving my lots of hand gestures. Okay. The next one is the Hierophant. And yeah, all eyes on you. Or somebody is spying on you, somebody's looking at you, somebody is definitely maybe taking more interest in something, or perhaps there has been an eye-opening situation. V5, there has been a change. This is the Hierophant. Hierophant also represents change. So you know, it's kind of like getting to the top. And then once you get to the top, you're taking a look at things. So there's, you know, two things just having to do with like visualization, looking at something, and yeah, like it's kind of weird because, you know, it is a triangle. It's like a pyramid. So um, there's just a lot of like uh points here, like threes, three, 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 you know, 6, 6, Princess of Cups. Like, okay, the next one is Four of Pentacles. This is the clarifier for the mistakenly read Ace of Wands. um so Four of Pentacles has to do with financial, you know, abundance, um kind of being held. And that did come up earlier um, with the other spread. So, finances, because the 10 of Cups was upside down. So maybe something is being held back, and that's creating an issue. But you know what? Whenever that happens, you got to focus on the positive. If you're going to focus on not having something, then you're going to continue to not have. If you're going to focus on receiving, I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to, you know, create abundance. I'm ready to manifest abundance in my life. And, you know, financially, love, career, you know, obviously finances. Don't let that imaginary box hold up what is divinely supposed to be yours by ignoring what is so easily available to you. And it's just the simple action of your mind and your thought process and your energy putting out positive energy that you're ready to receive. Giving and receiving, law of attraction. It's just like it's staying positive. And that's just, I mean, it's just a given. Yeah, we're only human. Sometimes you have to give yourself that pause, you know? All right. And then snap back out of it. Okay. This is what came out on the next deck. First card, you know, mirroring divine masculine, divine feminine, soul connection. We have the Queen of Wands, but she was upright. This Queen of Wands clarifier was the Wheel of Fortune. The next one was the Tower moment. And the clarifier bottom of the deck. I haven't even looked at the bottom. Oh, we get it again. The Hierophant. Interesting. Interesting, yes. Okay. I gotta speed this up. And then we have the Six of Wands. And bottom of the deck, we have the two. Sorry, that's the Page of Cups. So, divine, feminine. In this situation, she's clarified with her Queen of Wands. She has her cat. My cat's right there. Oh, hi, sugar So cute. Queen of Wands, fire energy. Um, the Wheel of Fortune comes up, and this is definitely a time frame of like karmic debts, perhaps. As I said that, let's see these flippers just because. Yeah, look at these three cards. As I talked about paying karmic debts or a time of karmic debts, the Five of Swords comes up. This is like a fight. This is doing something that changes a situation. Not to say it's for the best. It's regarding something though. Let's see what else came out though. Five has changed, like I said earlier. But yeah, so to clarify that karmic debt, there is some definitely soul searching, getting kind of back on track, doing some more meditations, affirmations. And then, yeah, once you do that, this offer will come. But yeah, there was a karmic cycle. Um, so with that karmic cycle, this is definitely a karmic cycle. The Tower moment, like something blew up. Um, there was some questions that I had about a situation, not having to do when I was talking about these cards, because I was trying to keep the energy clear. But I think I might go ahead and ask personally what uh, that Tower moment entailed. But on its own, the five, the Hierophant comes up. It's a little different in this deck, obviously. Two people. This is a very traditional card. It's like, are you ready to take those keys? Like, are you ready to be at the mercy of your maker? Are you ready to, you know, like let go of the old ways and start with new and kind of revamp and relearn and make a change? It's like, look at that. They're like bowing down. And he's like, are you ready to take the keys? So it's like this Tower moment happens, this drama goes down. It was just a matter of time, this karmic situation in regards to possibly making a decision about something very important. And, you know, who took the key? Maybe somebody took the key. Maybe somebody wasn't ready. Maybe somebody was ready. Or maybe it's just like your shadow and your light side just trying to figure out like what to do, and you just can't make that decision. Five, two keys. You know, keys have been very, very prominent. As a matter of fact, I've been really jonesing to buy this necklace from Tiffany that is, I don't want the lock and key. I just want the key. So, anyways, that might be happening soon. Put it out there, yeah. Anyways, I love Tiffany jewelry. So, the Hierophant though shows up twice. It's the clarifier for the freaking Tower. And mind you, when Tower moments happen, it's like it could be mediocre drama, it could be like explosive drama, it could be like the universe course correcting something. But in this particular situation, it was like a matter of time. It's October. This is X. This is the 10 card. It's a cycle. It's a wheel. It's a matter of what you want to do. It's kind of like this. You make your fortune. You know what I mean? And this queen is she's fruitful. She's full of light, and it's kind of like this had to happen to gain this victory, because guess what this is? This is like the famous, like well-known, like people like celebrating you as you come in from battle because you like did some awesome stuff, you know, or you're just well known for something. This is like popularity, but people like being happy, like genuinely like just excited. So it's a victorious card. It's a victorious energy. So it's like you have to go through this situation and you know, you take those keys. And you know, and what I'm getting again right here is like, you know, dogmatic, you know, a religious type of base, a spiritual base. It is kind of maybe go to church, you know, get back to it. Okay, so the next clarifier for the Six of Wands is this Destiny card. This card shows up when it's like things were meant to happen. This had to happen for some reason. So it's just already written in the stars, so to speak. This fish that's in the cup, this means that there's you know, it's like water energy, it's emotional. There's page energy, which is he's a messenger. So it is just clarifying that this victory is bound to happen. And it's already written in the records of the universe. So it's just kind of like inevitable. It's either somebody is going to become famous or somebody is just going to be like well known, or like it's like, you know, just homecoming, like cheering and just good vibes, like just happy. Let's just see if there's any clarifiers or anything that wants to come out in regards to these cards. Thank you so much for the messages. And then oh, that's a lot from the ticket. I got 2 so far. Oh, yeah. Some kind of bird in here. I'm not necessarily getting like major heartbreak, but I am getting that there is a burden. Like it's an annoyance. Another queen energy, Queen of Pentacles. Perhaps that uh that money situation, the finances, that karmic debt is something's you're holding on to something, or you're just like looking at what you have. Let's see what else. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's another a matter of time card here. It is a part of the cycle. This also is kind of like what's going on behind the scenes, upstairs, so to speak, and waiting for the messages to get through to downstairs. And then there's just like this time in between that it's like, all right, what's hindering this person? What's blocking that? Like, it is just a matter of letting go of this pain. Clarify this Three of Swords. What is it having to do with? Why did that show up? Is this energy here for the 2 queens that are present, or is this 2 queens with, you know, and like, do they have the wands energy and the pentacles? Oh, it has to do with a king. So it could be literally a third party situation. So it could be the queen, the king, and another queen. So that kind of puts an interesting twist to the story, yeah. I clarified the Three of Swords, and it's almost like this had to happen. There's maybe two queens and a king, and it was, is it a third party situation? Is that what it has to be? Oh, the King of Wands. Okay, so automatic, I'm going to say that it could be what I was saying. But the fact that these two kings and two queens are present, and then the three, like, it could be like one person having all of those qualities. Um, we already know what the King of Wands is, but let's just see what else. Oh yeah, it had to do with the perfect union. So why does the Four of Swords come up? This is the twin flame card. This is when, oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Okay, so Six of Cups comes up. It is a soulmate situation. I mean, like, you can't make this up. And again, like, you add these cards up, it's a 10. Past life, karmic situations, karmic cycles, waiting for things to align. It is kind of like divine order. It is just, it's just like, it's all meant to happen. All meant to happen. I just gotta get, okay, let me shuffle, because now I could start asking some questions. Oh, I already got a flip, or I didn't even ask anything. Where'd it go? I saw it. Did that flip all the way around? I heard it and saw, there it goes. Again, victory. Six of Wands comes up. So, if the same cards start coming out, it's like the message is complete. Let's see. Seven of Wands. So we got some gradual increases of numbers here. 6, 7. 7 of Wands. This is like, once you are back from that battle, that drama, and you have this like victorious welcoming, and everybody's just welcoming you back, then it's like you're just ready to like fight back at whatever, you're just so full of that like adrenaline, and you're just like, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Oh, yeah, and then the Two of Wands comes out. So like a lot of wands are happening here. Yeah, and then again, Ace of Swords. We didn't get the Ace of Wands, but we know why that happened. Okay, Two of Wands. You're thinking about doing something, and you eventually will step outside of your comfort zone. Whatever it is that you are thinking. Let me just get these back in order. What does this comfort zone have to do with in terms of stepping outside of the box? Stepping outside of the box. What is it considered stepping outside of the box? I thought I saw a flip, but I heard one. Okay, here we go. It's finding your happiness, your sunshine, and the growth. It's like whatever seeds you're planting, ideas that you are thinking about, it's based on what's going to bring light to your life and illumination and happiness, peace, and joy. Give and receive and give. So it's like trying to figure out the perfect balance. It's also kind of like begging for something. So, you know, beggars do receive though. But the question is, do the receivers give out the equal? So it is like, you know, that's another 6. We have 6 again, 6 of Wands. So, all right, last message. Yeah. Oh, see, it comes out again. It's just a part of that cycle, Wheel of Fortune. So you can make your own fortune, and don't forget your past. Your past is what makes who you are today, right? But choose what positive of the past is defining who you are. Um, you know, focusing on the past when it's like messed up shit isn't very healthy. All right, so I did Angel's Romance, and of course, wedding came up. Kind of made me a little sad there. The situation involves marriage. And then bottom of that, heart-to-heart conversation to clarify, and then retreat came up. It's time to disconnect from the world, and then the clarify for that is soulmate. Oh my gosh. And yes, this is your soulmate. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then the bottom of the deck for that is chemistry. So, you know, soulmates, twin flames, connections, karmics, they all have reasons in your life. They all have the choice to do some course correction and use that strength to make a difference in each and everyone's lives that you encounter. And unfortunately, not everybody has that ability to do that. So, all right, I'm going to close it out. And thank you for chiming in. Hopefully you got something out of this. And yeah, I don't think I have any options right now on my website, but go to adeliavicente.com. And I think I'm going to reopen up my selections because I did clear up some time for some readings because I was pretty booked, and I got a lot of them out of the way. So anyways, chime in at adeliavicente.com, and then if you want to add me on Instagram, it's Moa Vibes, Movibes. All right, have a good day. It's already like 1 in the morning. Okay, much love to you. Bye. Aloha. Yeah.